All right, I'd now like to invite Sid Ryan, the president of the Ontario Federation of Labour, up. Please, Sid Ryan.
Well, good morning, everybody. I'm very pleased and honoured to be here today representing Ontario's 1 million organised workers. In the labour movement, we've been involved and engaged in same-sex benefit negotiations long before governments actually got involved in the rights of the gay and lesbian community and transgender community. We've been negotiating same-sex benefits, for example, into our collective agreements for at least 4 decades. I do recall in the early 1980s, actually, when I worked for Ontario Hydro, we went to the bargaining table and we actually won same-sex benefits to be included in our collective agreements in the 1980s. But the president at the time, I won't mention his name, he said, we'll do this, but for God's sakes, we're not going to go and talk about this in the media. So anyways, that was in the 1980s, and of course governments have come along since then. I'm not here to give a speech, of course. I just want to, actually I'm here to do a bit of fundraising. I guess we figured get the union guy, they're used to begging, so we'll maybe get the union guy to come in and try and raise a few dollars. But I will tell you this much, when we raise money in the labour movement, or when we have some serious debates, we normally tile the doors, which means you don't get out until you empty out your pockets. So we'll talk to you that in a second. But I just want to acknowledge the work of the Catholic teachers. I think it's very brave of them, the Catholic teachers, to get in behind my GSA. I know James and Kevin O'Dwyer, who's with James, have taken a lot of heat in their organisation from the Catholic Church, from bishops, from a lot of folks. I think it was very brave of them to be here today, and I think it's very brave of them to be in behind that. Thank you very much for that. So my job here really is to raise a few dollars. So first off, we want to thank QP Ontario. This free breakfast actually cost $25 per head, so thank you very much to my old union, QP Ontario, for putting in so much money. You'll see on your table is a donor card, and I just want to explain the process here a little bit. EGALE is not a charitable organisation, but if you look down the list on the back, you will see there's an option to donate your funding to, or direct the funding to EGALE Canada Human Rights Trust. And if you do so, it is then tax deductible. So with that, there are a couple of areas you can donate. For example, the first one would be if you donate $100. This will enable EGALE to print and send equity and inclusive educational resource kit to 1 high school in Ontario. You can even write in the name of the high school if you desire. So maybe just to kick this off, I'll say that the Ontario Federation of Labour will kick in $1,000. So that will be at least 10 of those kits that we can send to 10 schools.